Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 21st of August 2024. Now so far as the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is concerned guys, it is pretty much the same as yesterday. There is not much movement actually taking place and even the volume of stable coins is exactly the same as yesterday. But nonetheless guys, we'll definitely take a deep dive into the global cryptocurrency snapshot. Now we do have a really interesting news all the way from China and looks like virtual asset transactions are considered money laundering, and there is an interesting report which is published by South China Morning Post. So what I'll do is guys, I'll definitely go and explain in detail what that is, and I'll also go and share my thoughts and opinion as to what does it mean for the price of cryptocurrencies going forward. Look guys, China is definitely a massive market, isn't it? Now I don't understand why they are hating cryptocurrencies. They have done that in the past as well. Now with the US elections coming up guys, this could be an ideal time for US politicians to definitely capitalize the virtual asset sector, isn't it? So we'll go ahead and look at what is going on in China so far as virtual assets is concerned. Now in the world of Solana guys and PayPal, we do have some really interesting update, and Solana is integrating with PayPal's PUSD. That is its own version of stablecoin. I'll go ahead and give out more information regarding this. Now look, so far as Bybit is concerned, we have two interesting news from Bybit. The first one is connected to Solana blockchain and how they are using PayPal's stablecoin, that is PYUSD. So essentially what Bybit is doing guys, they are integrating PYUSD on Solana blockchain. So I'll go ahead and discuss what kind of opportunities does it present for retail and institutional investors. Now regarding Bybit guys, we do have another update, and this is all the way from Argentina, and they have received regulatory approval to operate in Argentina. Now look guys, Argentina now has a new president, isn't it? And looks like he definitely wants to go ahead and make Argentina great again. So it's going to be really interesting to see guys what the future of Argentina is, particularly in the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And it looks like guys, a lot of countries are definitely becoming advocates of cryptocurrency, isn't it? And the final news that we have has to do with the Bank of Ghana, and they are opening up virtual asset regulations. So I'll definitely go ahead and give out more information regarding this. So quite a lot to cover guys in today's episode, and like we do in every Crypto and Coffee Date podcast, we will be looking at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now both the news guys are definitely positive news, and the first news is a big one, and this is by the Abu Dhabi Global Market and the FSRA, that is Financial Services Regulatory Authority of Abu Dhabi Global Market. They have released a proposed regulatory framework, and this is for the issuance of fiat reference token, and they have opened up people to go ahead and comment on it. So what I'd really recommend you to do is guys, go to the Abu Dhabi Global Market, and if you're an expert in the tokenization field, you can definitely go ahead and put in your suggestion and comments. So definitely positive news. Now the second news guys has to do with artificial intelligence and tech innovators Hyperfusion. They are poised to lead the AI revolution in Middle East. So what I'll do is guys, I'll definitely go ahead and break down what this news is all about. Because look guys, so far as United Arab Emirates is concerned, they're definitely taking leaps and bounds in the world of cryptocurrencies, blockchain, artificial intelligence, and even metaverses in it. Now since this year guys, unfortunately I'm not finding any news regarding metaverse, so let's see what the future of metaverse is. But regarding cryptocurrency and blockchain world guys, we have quite a lot to discuss in today's episode, so let's go ahead and kickstart with it right away. Thank you to our sponsors for being part of the Blockchain DXB journey. Firstly, Advanced Media. Advanced Media guys is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE. So definitely check it out. And also guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.amt.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform and search for Rise in the Obstacle Course Race podcast. And finally guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now guys, since you've taken care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now if you look at the global cryptocurrency market guys, it is pretty much the same as yesterday. Today it is at $2.09 trillion, but since the last 24 hours, it has marginally gone down by 0.29%. Now regarding cryptocurrency world guys, we do have some really interesting update, and this is to do with Base blockchain. And Base blockchain, they have hit 4 million active addresses, and this is because of the on-chain summer campaign. Now so far as Base blockchain is concerned guys, what I'll do is before we look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin, I'll go ahead and explain what Base blockchain is. Now Base blockchain guys, it has allotted 600 Ethereum that is worth around $2 million for developers who want to go ahead and build on blockchain from June to August this year. And looks like because of that, a lot of people are actually using Base blockchain. Now along with Base blockchain guys, looks like Pepe Coin, Doc with that, and Brett has also bumped up so far as the market cap is concerned. And this is usually what happens when the cryptocurrency is wild, isn't it? But if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume guys, compared to the previous weeks, it is extremely low. It is only at $67.48 billion, but since the last 24 hours, it is up by 15.95%. Now look guys, this Thursday I'm going live with a good friend of mine, that is Marcos Chantita, via LinkedIn, and we tend to go live every Thursdays at 10 AM Gulf Standard Time. Now what we are going to be doing on this live session guys, we want to compare the numbers with March of this year to that of July and August, and you would be surprised guys, the numbers are definitely not looking good. Now going back to the global cryptocurrency snapshot guys, if you look at the volume on DeFi, it is less than $4 billion, it is only at $3.86 billion, and DeFi as of today is accounting for only 5.45% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume, and so far as the total value locked is concerned, it is at $84.88 billion, with Lido still leading the pack at $25.33 billion. Now if you look at decentralized exchange dominance, guys, it is at 24.33%. It has marginally pumped up since the last few days, but listen guys, decentralized exchange dominance should have been much higher, and more importantly, it has to be consistent all throughout the days, isn't it? Now so far as the volume of decentralized exchange is concerned, guys, I do find a massive anomaly, and that is to do with Orca, and for some odd reason, the volume is almost quadrupled since the last 24 hours. Today it is at $2.87 billion. Now I've never seen the volume of Orca come close to $2 billion mark. It did actually cross the $1 billion mark, and that was just on one occasion. Now I'm really hoping that we do not have any reporting error of some sort, cause look, all of the other decentralized exchanges, the volumes are pretty much the same. Now Orca is leading the pack today at $2.87 billion. The second one, guys, is Uniswap. It is at $937.31 million. PancakeSwap is at number 3rd. Its volume is $466.7 million. Radium, guys, is at number 4th. Its volume is $318.15 million. And finally, at number 5th is Aerodrome. Its volume is $272.87 million. Now, let me do one thing, guys. Let me quickly run to the volume of stablecoins, because the numbers are not that great, considering the fact, guys, that the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are not doing good at all, isn't it? Ideally speaking, guys, if the volume of stablecoins would have been around the $120 to $180 billion mark, that would mean a positive sign, isn't it? Because that would mean that people have parked a lot of the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and because of that, it could give an indication that in the next coming weeks and months, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies potentially could be pumping up, but that is not what we can see right now. Now, what is a bit sad, guys, is that despite the volume being at only $62.38 billion, stablecoins is accounting for 92.45% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume, with Tether USDT leading the pack, and its 24-hour volume is $53.02 billion. Now look, so far as Tether USDT is concerned, they also added another $1 billion on its market cap, so really I'm not sure what is going on in the world of Tether USDT. Their market cap is just increasing for some odd reason. Now so far Circle USDC is concerned, its 24-hour trading volume is $5.30 billion, followed by FTUSD, guys. Its volume is $3.63 billion. Now let me quickly give you a rundown so far as the market cap, 24-hour trading volume and dominance between Bitcoin and Ethereum is concerned, because Bitcoin's market cap, guys, is only at $1.17 trillion, whereas Ethereum's market cap has actually gone down, and today it is at $312 billion. And if you look at the price of Ethereum as well, guys, it has actually gone down since the last 24 hours. So it looks like Ethereum is definitely not doing good, and the second half of Ethereum is definitely not turning out to be fruitful, isn't it? Which is a bit bizarre and strange, because Spot Ethereum got approved, as well as Spot Ethereum trading went live. Now regarding Solana ETF, guys, looks like the chapter is closed, and Eric Balkanis, who's a leading ETF analyst at Bloomberg, did actually state that there is no chance of Solana ETF to be approved. Now what's really important to note, guys, is that he's a massive fan of Solana, so for him to go ahead and put out the statement does have a lot of legitimacy in my opinion. Now going back to the matrix, guys, if you look at the 24-hour trading volume, Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume is at $31.37 billion, whereas Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is $13.09 billion. Now the dominance of Bitcoin, guys, is actually bumped up, and today it is at 55.69%, whereas Ethereum's dominance is down to 14.90%. Now in today's episode, guys, let me quickly run to the market cap of DeepIn assets. Now so far as DeepIn is concerned, guys, it is kind of like the buzzword in the cryptocurrency, blockchain, and even artificial intelligence world, isn't it? Now if you look at its market cap, guys, ICP or Internet Computer Protocol is leading the pack, and its market cap is at $3.40 billion. The second one is Fetch AI. Its market cap is $2.23 billion. BitInsert, guys, is at number 3rd. Its market cap is at $2.12 billion. Filecoin, guys, is kind of like the OG so far as DeepIn is concerned, but its market cap is at number 4th. It is only at $2.11 billion. And Render is at number 5th. Its market cap is well below the $2 billion mark. It is at $1.76 billion. Now look, guys, to be completely honest, so far as DeepIn is concerned, I think we are at least a decade away from its mainstream use case. I don't see DeepIn getting mainstream adoption, at least for the next 5 to 8 years, maybe even much longer than a decade. Let me know, guys, if you agree to my assessment, or do you have any alternative thought. Now what I want to do next, guys, is I want to go ahead and give out some basic level information regarding Base blockchain, because looks like despite the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies going down, the numbers are definitely looking good, isn't it? Now so far as Base blockchain is concerned, Base was actually launched by Coinbase, which is a pioneer in cryptocurrency exchange space, isn't it? And the reason they launched it, guys, is because they had a vision of accelerating the adoption of decentralized applications or dApps, and they wanted to do it by providing a robust and user-friendly platform. Now, the blockchain space, guys, has long been dominated by Ethereum, but its popularity has also led to issues like network congestions as well as high gas fees. And because of that, Base was conceived as a solution to these problems, and Base blockchain, guys, offers a layer 2 platform that retains the strengths of Ethereum while at the same time addressing its limitation. Now, so far as the technical architecture is concerned, guys, I want to go ahead and touch base on layer 2 solutions of Ethereum. So I'll go ahead and touch base on optimistic rollup, Ethereum compatibility, bridging and interoperability, and let's see, guys, how Base blockchain merges with this. Now, so far as layer 2 solutions of Ethereum is concerned, Base operates as a layer 2 blockchain on top of Ethereum, and layer 2 solutions, guys, are built to enhance the scalability and efficiency of main Ethereum network. That is the layer 1, and they do that by offloading transaction processing onto a second layer, and this architecture reduces the load of Ethereum, leading to faster times and lower fees. Now, so far as optimistic rollup is concerned, Base employs optimistic rollup technology, which is a popular layer 2 solution. And optimistic rollup, guys, bundles multiple transactions into a single batch, which is then submitted to Ethereum mainnet, and because of this reduces the frequency of transactions on Ethereum, while at the same time maintaining the integrity and security of the network. And unlike zero-knowledge rollups, optimistic rollups assume transactions are valid and only perform fraud-proof checks when necessary, making them more efficient. Now, so far as Ethereum compatibility is concerned, it's really important to know that Base is fully compatible with Ethereum virtual machine, meaning that the smart contracts written by Ethereum can easily be deployed on Base without modification. And this EVM compatibility, guys, ensures that developers can continue using familiar tools and languages such as, let's say, Solidity, and they don't need to learn new technologies or frameworks. Now, so far as bridging and interoperability is concerned, it's really important to understand, guys, that Base supports seamless bridging between Ethereum and its own layer 2 environment, and users can transfer assets such as Ethereum or even ERC tokens between Ethereum and Base with ease. And this interoperability enables a unified experience across both networks, allowing users to benefit from Base's low fees and high speeds without accessing Ethereum's vast ecosystem. Now, so far as the ecosystem and developer support is concerned, guys, Base is designed to be developer friendly, and they offer a suite of tools and infrastructure that simplify the process of building and definitely helps in deploying decentralized application. And so far as Coinbase integration is concerned, as part of Coinbase, Base is deeply integrated with the broader Coinbase ecosystem, and developers can leverage Coinbase's API services, liquidity pools, and user authentication to build decentralized apps that are secure, scalable, and easy to use as well. And this integration provides developers with a ready-made audience and access to Coinbase's vast user base. And so far as comprehensive software development kits are concerned, Base provides comprehensive software development kits that streamline the development process, and these software development kits, guys, include libraries and tools for interacting with the blockchain, managing smart contracts, and also in handling transactions. And the software development kits are designed to be compatible with existing tools, making it easier for developers to transition to Base. Now, so far as gas-free transactions are concerned, one of the innovative features of Base is its support for gas-free transactions, and through partnership with projects and protocols, Base allows users to interact with decentralized apps without the need to hold or spend Ethereum or gas fees. And this feature, guys, lowers the barrier to entry for users and enhances user experience, particularly for those who are new to the cryptocurrency space. Now, look, guys, one of the biggest strengths of Base is its community and ecosystem growth, and Base's growth includes fostering a vibrant developer community and engaging the creation of diverse decentralized apps, and they have quite a lot of hackathons and partnership as well. Now, look, guys, Base has definitely made a massive impact on the Ethereum ecosystem, isn't it? So I want to go ahead and touch base on 3 areas, guys. That is its impact on scalability and efficiency, economic inclusion, and enhanced security. And let me know, guys, if you do agree to these points, because Base's introduction has significantly elevated the scalability challenges faced by Ethereum, and by offloading transactions and processing them more effectively on layer 2 solution, Base helps reduce congestions on Ethereum, leading to lower gas fees and also faster transactions on both network. And this symbiotic relationship, guys, benefits the entire ecosystem, making it more accessible and usable for both developers and end users. Now, so far as economic inclusion is concerned, one of the key goals of Base is to promote economic inclusion, and by reducing transaction costs and making it easier to interact with decentralized apps, Base opens the door to a wide audience, including those in the regions with less access to traditional financial services. Now, the ability to transact with minimal fees is particularly beneficial for microtransactions, remittances, and other use cases where cost has been a barrier, isn't it? So it looks like it is definitely a game changer. And also, guys, so far as enhanced security is concerned, while layer 2 solutions like Base operate off-chain, they inherit the security properties of Ethereum. This means that transactions on Base are protected by the same security protocol that secures the Ethereum mainnet. Additionally, guys, Base uses optimistic rollups that ensures that even though transactions are processed off-chain, they can still be validated and rolled back in case of fraudulent activities. This, to be honest, guys, is definitely a massive red flag, isn't it? Because when you got into a rollback, there's certain extent as to how double spending could occur, but we definitely need to go ahead and do more research into this. Now look, guys, Base definitely has broad implications for the blockchain industry because they're definitely turning out to be a game changer, isn't it? And I do feel that Base blockchain represents a significant advancements in layer 2's landscape, offering a powerful combination of scalability, security, and interoperability. And by leveraging the strengths of Ethereum while addressing its limitation, Base is poised to play a crucial role in the future of decentralized finance and blockchain technology, and its integration with Coinbase, guys, offering developer-friendly tools and commitment to fostering a vibrant ecosystem, definitely makes Base a compelling platform for developers and users, and they're taking an active role in contributing to the broader adoption of decentralized technologies in it. So let me know, guys, what are your thoughts regarding Base blockchain? Because look, since the last few months, the numbers are definitely looking good. Now, guys, let's look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And unfortunately, the price of Bitcoin is well below the $60,000 mark. It is only at $59,052. And since the last 24 hours, it is up by 0.11%. And since the last 7 days, it is down by 3.25%. Ethereum, guys, is at $2,587. And since the last 24 hours, it is down by 0.61%. And since the last 7 days, it is down by 4.44%. Binance BNB Coin, guys, is at $566, and since the last 24 hours, it is actually up by 2.22%, and since the last 7 days, it is up by 8.26%. So it looks like since the last 7 days, Binance has definitely been benefited the most, isn't it? Now, guys, let me go ahead and discuss some interesting news all the way from China. And China has revised its anti-money laundering laws to include virtual assets like cryptocurrency. And there is an interesting article which is published by South China Morning Post, and the link to that is in the show notes below. And China, guys, has intensified its crackdown on money laundering, and they're doing that by revisiting anti-money laundering laws to include virtual assets like cryptocurrencies, online game coins, and live streaming tips as well. And the Supreme People's Court and the Supreme People's Procuratorate has announced that these revisions will take effect immediately, making the first time virtual assets officially recognized as a method of money laundering in China. This, to be honest, guys, is absolutely devastating news, isn't it? And countries, guys, who are detractors of cryptocurrencies will try to implement something similar strategies as well. Now, as we know, guys, so far as BRICS is concerned, China is a massive contributor for BRICS, isn't it? Could it be possible India tries to implement something similar? If that thing happens, guys, it would be absolutely devastating for the cryptocurrency world, isn't it? But look, guys, so far as US elections is concerned, could it be possible that President Donald Trump takes this as a positive sign and goes and makes Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies great again? That would be an absolutely big deal for the United States of America. Now, regarding this news, guys, what South China Morning Post states is that this update is the first significant change to China's AML law since 2007, and this has come amid rising prosecution for money laundering with a 20-fold increase in cases in 2019, and offenders in China, guys, will now face severe penalties, including fines of up to 200,000 yuan, which is roughly around $28,000, and also prison sentence for up to 5 to 10 years for major offenses. Now, speculations about China potentially lifting its cryptocurrency ban has been circulating recently via Twitter as well, but the experts did remain skeptical, noting it would not contradict the government's political agenda. Additionally, guys, Condago police are prosecuting a case involving the use of Tether USDT that was used to launder $1.1 million, and this definitely reflects the broader crackdown on illicit activities without involving digital currency, isn't it? So let me know, guys, what are your thoughts regarding China revising its anti-money laundering laws to include virtual assets like cryptocurrencies. Definitely unfortunate news, and look, guys, I hate saying this would definitely negatively impact the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in my opinion. So let's see, guys, if the world fights back against this to China. Now, guys, let's go and discuss interesting news all the way from Bybit, and there are two positive developments, guys. The first one has to do with PayPal stablecoin, that is PYUSD, and also with Solana. So the news essentially is that Bybit has integrated PayPal's PYUSD stablecoin on the Solana blockchain, and this would allow users to deposit and withdraw PYUSD, thereby enhancing interoperability between Solana and Ethereum. And PYUSD card, which is the stablecoin, has processed over 500,000 transactions and is now in the top 6 stablecoins so far as market cap is concerned, and they have demonstrated strong growth and adoption, and Bybit is celebrating the launch with campaigns offering trading rewards. Additionally, Solana's token, that is Sol Incentives, and also a PYUSD fixed saving product, and this move underscores Bybit's commitment to advancing digital finance and expanding Web3 capabilities, isn't it? So what I'd really recommend you to do is, guys, if you're someone who's using PayPal, you may want to go ahead and check on the stablecoin. Now, so far as UAE is concerned, I used to use PayPal, but I haven't used it in almost 2 years. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and check it out after I go ahead and record this podcast session. Now, guys, let's go ahead and discuss second news from Bybit. And Bybit, guys, as we know, is the world's second largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume, and looks like they want to be number one. And in the ambition of doing that, they have received regulatory approval to operate in Argentina as a virtual asset service provider and card operator, and this move, guys, strengthens Bybit's presence in Latin America and highlights its commitment to complying with local regulations. And Bybit's CEO, that is Ben Zhu, has expressed the company's dedication to supporting Argentina's economic growth with the use of blockchain technology, and the official news to this is in the show notes below. So look, guys, it is absolutely great that a country like Argentina is becoming very proactive so far as cryptocurrency is concerned, isn't it? And not only Argentina, guys, even Ghana seems to be doing that. And the next news is regarding the Bank of Ghana, as they have introduced draft regulations for cryptocurrency and digital assets, and they are aiming to create a framework that ensures financial inclusion, economic stability, and consumer protection. And the guidelines, guys, focuses on regulating cryptocurrency exchanges and virtual asset service providers, requiring them to register with the Bank of Ghana or the Security and Exchange Commission in Ghana, and they will have to comply with anti-money laundering laws and counter-terrorism financing rules as well, and they have to adhere to the FATF's travel rule, and the sandbox testing phase will precede the finalization of these regulations, with feedback from the public and industry due by 31st of this month. Now, the official news, guys, is by the Bank of Ghana, and it is in the show notes below. So look, guys, a lot of countries are definitely becoming advocates of cryptocurrencies and blockchain, but China is taking a complete opposite stance in it. Now look, guys, so far as the Democratic Party is concerned, they're definitely not fans of cryptocurrency and blockchain as well. Could it be possible that Kamala Harris is part of the communist regime? You never know, guys. That is what the policies at least looks like. So these were the newscasts from the cryptocurrency and blockchain world. Now let's look at two news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East, and both the newscasts are definitely positive news, particularly the one by Abu Dhabi Global Market. And the Financial Services Regulatory Authority of Abu Dhabi Global Market has released proposed regulatory framework for the issuance of fiat reference tokens. And if you actually go to the website, guys, I believe the last date is the 31st of October for you to go ahead and put any comments or any feedback. Now let me do one thing, guys. Let me go ahead and give out more information as to what this news is all about. Because look, guys, Financial Services Regulatory Authority proposes a regulatory framework for issuing fiat reference tokens, that is FRTs, in the Abu Dhabi Global Market. And the FRTs, guys, that is fiat reference tokens, are stable coins backed by liquid assets in a single fiat currency, and it is intended as a medium of exchange. Now, FRTs, guys, differ from virtual assets and stored value instruments due to the redemption rights and issuance on the open blockchain system, and algorithmically backed stable coins without asset backing are prohibited under the proposed regulations, and issuing fiat reference tokens will be recognized as a separate regulatory activity by the Financial Services Regulatory Authority, and issuers must back FRTs with reserve assets equivalent to the tokens in circulation. This, to be honest, guys, is definitely a big move, isn't it? And so far as this news is concerned, this consultation paper also states that permissible reserve investment include cash equivalents, government debt securities, and approved money market funds, and issuers must maintain a portion of reserves in cash to meet the redemption demands, and monthly independent attestations of reserve assets are required with public disclosure of these reports, and an annual external audit of reserve assets and internal controls must be conducted, and reserve assets, guys, must be segregated and held by approved third-party custodians, and issuers can earn income from reserve assets but cannot market FRTs as investment products. Now look, guys, every Thursdays when me and my friend Marcus Shantita tend to go live, we often used to talk about this, and could this set the stage for the government to go ahead and, let's say, merge with a private company to go ahead and issue FRTs? definitely high possibilities. Now regarding this news, issuers must establish strong governance and risk management frameworks, and compliance with FSRA regulation is mandatory, with ongoing supervision and enforcement, and the Financial Services Regulatory Authority of Abu Dhabi Global Market invites stakeholders' feedback on the proposed framework, and this implementation, guys, will follow after considering feedback and finalizing regulations, and the framework aligns with the international standards for regulatory consistency. Now the goal of this is to ensure a safe, transparent and efficient environment for FRT issuance and use case. Definitely brilliant move in my opinion. And look, guys, if you do have any experience, definitely feel free to go ahead and put in any comments or feedback to Abu Dhabi Global Market. Now what I'll try to do is, guys, I'll try to contact the team from Abu Dhabi Global Market and let's see if I can get them on my podcast, maybe release at least 3 to 4 episodes giving a detailed breakdown regarding the proposed regulatory framework for the issuance of FRTs, that is fiat reference tokens. Now if you do know anyone from the Abu Dhabi Global Market, guys, please go ahead and let me know regarding this. Now guys, let's go ahead and discuss second news, and this is to do with hyperfusion, and tech innovators, that is hyperfusion, is poised to lead the AI revolution in Middle East. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this, because Hyperfusion is the leading AI computing solutions provider in GCC region, and they are rapidly growing since its founding 2 years ago, and the company will showcase its technologies at the Dubai AI and Web3 Festival that is scheduled to take place between the 11th and 12th of September this year. Now so far as Hyperfusion is concerned, guys, it has established itself as the largest provider of AI computing capability in the Middle East, and Hyperfusion utilizes NVIDIA's latest generation GPUs and advanced software to power AI and ML workloads, and the company offers both pre-built and customizable AI computing options for various enterprise needs, and Hyperfusion has a strong focus on data privacy and security, ensuring full compliance with regional data laws, and Hyperfusion also operates Tier 3 certified data centers throughout the UAE, ensuring secure local data storage, and Hyperfusion addresses AI cloud computing challenges for government and private sectors, making it a reliable partner, and the company also plans a significant expansion to meet the rising demand for AI solutions in the region. And at the festival, Hyperfusion will present a keynote and offer an interactive stand showcasing their tech, and attendees can install a free Arabic chatbot to query their own data on overcoming Arabic dialect challenges, and an AI-based assistant at the stand will help attendees understand the system better. So look, guys, looks like Hyperfusion definitely is taking the lead so far as artificial intelligence is concerned, and they also are prioritizing the needs of local markets while pushing AI innovation boundaries. And in the episode that was released on the 19th of August, guys, I talked about the Dubai and Web3 Festival that is aiming to position Dubai as a global digital economy leader, and the event is organized in partnership with Dubai AI Campus, DIFC, that is Dubai International Financial Center, and the UAE Ministry of State for Artificial Intelligence, and it will feature over 200 global unicorns, government agencies, enterprises and top venture capitalists, and the festival will highlight advancements in AI, blockchain, augmented reality and decentralized systems as well. And Hyperfusion aims to shape the AI market in the region, ensuring accelerated innovation and AI adoption. So definitely positive news. And look, guys, I'll be saying this over and over again. So far as cryptocurrency, blockchain and artificial intelligence is concerned, UAE and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia are definitely the places to be, isn't it? Now if you're someone who's outside from UAE and do need any information, drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. I'll be more than happy to go ahead and provide you any guidance or any consultation. So these were the news, guys, on the cryptocurrency, blockchain and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So let's kick start with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. I have a question by Nelson who asks, how do you see the integration of PayPal's BYUSD and Solana impacting the future of cross-chain transaction? This, to be honest, Nelson, is definitely a really interesting question. Now, the integration of PayPal's BUSD and Solana is definitely a game changer in my opinion, and this is for the landscape of cross-chain transaction, and I do feel that there are several implications. We can talk about, let's say, enhanced liquidity and accessibility Because look, Nelson, by integrating a stablecoin that is backed by PayPal, that is PYUSD, onto Solana network, there is an immediate boost in liquidity that is available for decentralized apps that are currently operating in Solana, isn't it? This not only provides more stable trading pairs for users, but according to me, also reduces the reliance on more volatile cryptocurrencies, and that will make it easier for users to engage in cross-chain transactions with confidence. Now, I do feel because of this, there is a possibility of faster and cheaper transactions, and Solana blockchain, as we know, is known for its high throughput and low transaction costs, and with PYUSD available on Solana, I do feel, Nelson, that users can execute transactions quickly and affordably, which is particularly beneficial in high-frequency trading scenarios or even when engaging in microtransactions across chains, and this I do feel could make cross-chain trading more accessible to a broad audience, which will encourage more widespread adoption of decentralized finance. Now look, I do feel that this would definitely strengthen cross-chain interoperability as well, and one of the biggest challenges in the crypto ecosystem is the seamless transfer of assets across different blockchains, isn't it? And what I feel is the integration of PYUSD and Solana directly addresses this by creating a bridge between Solana and Ethereum, and this interoperability allows users to move assets between two blockchains with ease, and also opens up new possibilities for cross-chain DeFi protocols, yield farming and more, and I'm not sure if that is the reason why the volume of forecasts almost quadrupled since the last 24 hours. So what I'd really recommend our listeners to do is try to check what is going on so far as Orca is concerned, because the numbers are definitely looking brilliant, a bit too good since the last 24 hours. Now going back to your question, Nelson, I do feel that the success of PYUSD and Solana could actually set a precedent for other stablecoins and digital assets to go ahead and explore multi-chain integration, and as more assets become cross-chain compatible, the barriers between different blockchain ecosystems begin to erode, isn't it? And this would actually lead to more interconnected and versatile cryptocurrency space. And I do feel over time this could actually lead to a development of more sophisticated cross-chain financial products where users can leverage the strength of multiple blockchains simultaneously, and this would eventually lead to increased adoption and mainstream integration. And PayPal's involvement in the cryptocurrency space, Nelson, already signals a push towards mainstream adoption, because if you look at its market cap from a stablecoin point of view, it is in the top 5, isn't it? And by integrating PYUSD into high-performance blockchain like Solana, the potential for broader use case increases, from cross-chain border payments to real-time settlements. This could definitely attract more institutional players to the space who are looking for reliable, scalable and efficient platforms to operate on. Now, so far as regulatory implication and security is concerned, I do feel, Nelson, that as PYUSD operates across different chains, it will also need to adhere to various regulatory standards depending on the jurisdiction, and I'm not sure in United Arab Emirates if the PYUSD feature is available, but later on I'm definitely going to go ahead and check if PayPal PYUSD is available in United Arab Emirates. Now regarding this news, I do feel that this could drive innovation in how cross-chain transactions are monitored and secured, potentially leading to the development of more robust compliance frameworks that actually protects users and ensures integrity of the network involved. So definitely a brilliant question, and more importantly, I do feel the integration of PYUSD and Solana is not just about adding another stablecoin to the network, it is about laying the groundwork for a future where cross-chain transactions are more seamless, secure and user-friendly, and this could have profound implications for the evolution of DeFi landscape, driving future innovation and adoption across the entire crypto ecosystem. So let's see how this news turns out to be. I definitely do think it is a positive news, but definitely an excellent question. And that's about all, guys, on the Ask Me Anything season blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays 8 am to 8:30 am we have Crypto with Coffee podcast, where we cover top news and information pertaining to the price of cryptocurrencies, some major breaking news, occasionally short and sweet news as well, news that has an impact in the cryptocurrency world. The other two news and information is related to Dubai, UAE and the Middle East, from the cryptocurrency, blockchain and now artificial intelligence world. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening and have a nice one. Bye-bye.